Welcome to the News at 9ish.
Today is November 12th and it is chicken soup for this whole day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. You may be seated.
Tuesday, November 12th. Have you noticed the posters around the school reminding us we are here for each other? We are joining teens and adults across the nation and the world in helping grieving kids know that they are not alone. Okay, let's hear it from some classes who have gym today. Make sure you are warmed up and ready to snack up for grief awareness when you get to gym classes.
Good morning, Twin Valley Elementary Center, and happy Tuesday morning to you all. Today I'm here to share our winners of the month for Classrooms of the Month, as well as our TVEC winners of the month. So we have TVEC winners of the month, one from each grade level, and then with classroom nominations. These are the classrooms that got the most nominations throughout the last month. So I'm going to start with the Classroom Pride nominations. With our top 5 classrooms, we have Mrs. Asen Apur's class with 6 nominations. We have Mrs. Gruen's class with 6 nominations. We have Mrs. Abadusky's class with 7 nominations. Mrs. Berger's class with 7 nominations. And the big winner of the past month is Mrs. Churlin's class with 8 nominations. So those 5 classes, you can vote for the award that you would like for Pride nominations. And then sometime next 2 weeks, go ahead and take that reward. You deserve it. Thanks for doing such a great job the past month. We'll also make sure to get a picture of each of your classrooms together so we can put it on the Pride wall outside the cafeteria. All right, now I'm going to get into the TVEC Students of the Month. All right, it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students that we're going to nominate here. They're going to be our Students of the Month. They also will have a picture taken and will be hung outside the cafeteria wall. All right, so we're going to start with Havana Valerio. And this is she's in Mrs. Sanger's class. Havana has shown kindness through and through. She adapts to the needs of those around her and treats everyone with respect and friendship. So Havana, that's a TVEC for you. You are a Student of the Month. We have Lee Earnshaw in kindergarten in Mrs. Campbell's class. Lee always tries his best in everything he does here at school. He tries his best to complete his work to the best of his abilities, but he also tries to be his best, be a caring friend to everyone in the classroom. So Lee, those are all great qualities. That's a TVEC for you. Congratulations. We have Maeve Heller in Mrs. Cresswell's class. It says that Maeve is always listening and doing her best and goes above and beyond to be helpful and respectful in PE class as well with her classmates. She was a double winner this month. So Maeve, I'm going to do a double TVEC for you. There you go. You're also a Student of the Month. We got Margot Evan in Mrs. Trofo's class. So Margot always lets her musical light shine. She works hard, stays focused, sings, plays her heart out. Great work, Margot, and that was from Mrs. Ebling. And for Mrs. Trofo, Margot always comes to school eager to learn. She has a wonderful attitude, always gives 100% for her classwork and assignments. She has very insightful thoughts to our classroom discussions. Fabulous role model for her classmates. Keep up the great work, Margot. So that's 2, 1, 2, and you're a Student of the Month. Great job, Margot. Natalie Snow in Mrs. Weaver's class. And the first one for Natalie is from Mrs. Clemmer. Natalie shows respect and responsibility. She's kind to all her classmates and her teacher. She takes care of her materials too. And for Mrs. Jamgochin, it says, I watched Natalie at recess try to help a student who was scared get down off the playground equipment. She was so patient and kind, showing this friend different ways to get down and was being so encouraging. So Natalie got one for Mrs. Clemmer, Mrs. Jamgochin. Natalie's in Mrs. Weaver's class. 1, 2 TVECs for you, Natalie. Congratulations. And from Mrs. Weaver's class, we got a double winner in Mrs. Weaver's class, Yuri Thompson Robinson. Yuri helped his friend to tie his shoes. He showed him the steps to tie his shoes rather than just doing it for him. And he's shown so much growth this year. He's outgoing and funny, but shows respect and shows understanding when it's time to get back to learning. That's important. Have fun, but we need to get back to learning. You get back and do your job. Thanks for making me smile, Yuri. It's a TVEC for you. So 1, 2 for TVEC. So those are our students of the month. I'll make sure to come around and get pictures of you guys. Congratulations, and I hope you all have a great rest of the week. We start our TVECs and Pride nominations as normal for the next month. All right, take care, everybody.
Today's quote: when we support each other, incredible things happen. Take time to share when someone has supported you and something incredible happens.